our family's names and fucking. There we go. There we go.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Your address is mine.
Yeah.
Like fucking Santa's naughty list.
It's growing by the day, brother. Growing by the day.
Unbelievable.
But we were talking about shows and the obsession. Hopefully, that seems like one of the shows. I don't really watch it. But it seems like if you wanted to watch something that's kind of neutral and kind of drama free for the most part, that would be the place to go. I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. Like Drew doesn't cover drama. My whole point of making the video I just recently did, back in the mix, which is hilarious by the way. Like I sail away, Timo leaves me a comment, you'll be missed forever, brother. Alright, take care, love you man. 2 minutes later, back in the mix. Timo fucking I just meme that at this point because no one ever fucking sails away. But with the Drew shit, yeah, man, like I definitely agree. But at the end there, I had to call it the hypocrisy of how fake this thing are because these are all the same people that obsess with drama day in and day out. Especially Drew doesn't cover drama, and that's totally fine. But there is drama on that show sometimes, and the post shows the odd time. I don't watch it enough to know. I know that it happens. I've watched it a couple that that's an everyday occurrence or anything. And it's obviously an actual show put together that does cover news stories and stuff, like I guess what Heist attempts to do, if he's not, welcoming doxers into the chat. But you know, once in a blue moon, you gotta fucking welcome the doxers all in the chat. True show wire, but hey,
So
you
where
gotta do.
where does Drew do his post show? Is that behind the paywall or some shit?
So he does do them behind the paywall, like um so there's I think once a month. I think the first of the month. So if this was the first Sunday tonight, it would have been free behind the paywall.
Oh, okay.
So every first Sunday of the month, it is free behind the paywall, and then any other time it's like $1 or whatever it is over there. So the only time I have ever heard, I only honestly I've only seen one post show, so I really it's not I'm not being very credible here, but the one post show that I did here had drama, not really related to any of us or the community. It was more like Ray Rollins drama and shit, and there was like a milk chugging contest. I thought was kind of funny to be honest between Casey and that Rose guy, the two big boys. So yeah, man.
Well, fun shit for the most part.
Well, yeah, man, and I don't mind them having. I mean, why am I gonna be a hater if people are having fun and stuff? I mean, people got me twisted up all fucking wrong, dude. But like when it comes to Casey and Rods, like yeah, I put trolling or joking, but he was asked about that, and he said that he did do that to Amanda on a Drew show 2 years ago, bro. And just because I can't find the clip, I'm a liar. And it's like, okay, so I made those videos, and my whole point is like, dude, you're another one of these in the closet drama loving whores. Like, get the fuck out of here. You love when Dave is fucking obsessing over me. Like, you love it. You let it be known. You're in the chats. Like, it's not like I'm fucking stalking people and saying, oh, you can't be in the chats watching it. It's the fact of what the show's about, and you're all fucking haters in the closet. You're like, you just look for it, man. Even with Chili Cheese J, it's like, dude, like, yeah, you accepted my apology. I appreciate that and everything. You left a comment over here and you said, I don't know why Rocka threw me into the mix and shit. That's what Chili Cheese J said, and fucking, it's like, all right, and that's fine. That's all fine and dandy. And then, the next day you're in a chat saying, fucking, I love the power trips, which are all about me, bro. And then you go in last night, he's in there again. Fucking, when I went over to grab that clip at the end there, fucking Chili Cheese J was saying, did you just get off of fucking work or something? Oh, wow, you've been live 7 hours. He loves when I'm getting bashed. So these people love when I'm getting bashed. They're just too scared to bash me or tell me to my face. So they just, leave the odd comment here and there or pretend to be nice. But they really love the hatred and love when I'm getting fucking kicked and stuff. Like, I don't know who's genuine in this community, who's ready to move on, who really accepts apologies. Like this is a guy who says that he only loves Murs and fucking and Nikki doing non-drama shows.
All right.
Um,
It's a playing both sides thing. You know.
yeah, man, and then they're in the fucking drama chat. So it's like,
No.
what are you doing here? And why did you fucking show up for the gaming streams or the boating streams or any other fucking hobbies or interests that you best friends have, right?
We know. We know.
Come on, man. Like, just be honest. If you don't have, like, I thought everybody was being more open and honest about their addiction to drama these days. I mean, Drew is. He came out of the closet, you know.
Well, he pops up in every fucking chat. He kind of had to. You know.
Hell yeah. He's the new you with all the eyes, bro.
Well, he's the Ken Jr. He's in everybody's fucking chat. Swear to God. And I got nothing against him. I don't even know the dude, so it is.
Well, I got something against him because he fucking slandered the shit out of me by saying that I passed around Gina J's nudes, which is an absolute fucking lie. I left Gina a comment tonight on her channel, not the horny goat one. I'd never watched that. I actually, when Drew plugged that there at the end, I went over to give it a sub there to maybe check out what the fuck they're doing or what he was talking about. I guess Gina was drunk on there or something. So, but yeah, I left her a comment on her main channel tonight, actually, just saying like, I hope you don't fucking really believe Drew and these people about me passing around nudes because I most certainly did not. It was sent to me and that was it, and that's where it stayed. I did not send your nudes to fucking anybody. 1,000%. There's not one person out there that can prove I did because I did not do that. I really, surely did not. Not with Gina. Not with Gina. Why would I admit it with other people and then lie about Gina? You tell me.
That's true.
Like, come on, man. Like, I really didn't with Gina. And, I played that clip. I showed everybody the clip. And, of course, it got ignored and addressed. Or, ignored and unaddressed. Of course. And there was deflections and ignoring of that entire situation. And it's like, oh, Drew didn't say her name. It doesn't matter in this community. The name that shall not be named, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, we know what that is.
Just by characteristics alone, even if you say the name we can't mention, like everybody knows who you're talking about, dude. So you don't have, you're implying it. You don't have to. It doesn't matter anymore. Don't do that Joe Conan bullshit. Get the fuck out of here with that. So, you make up this complete fucking lie. Like, complete lie that you can't back up because it really never happened. So it's complete defamation. And, you make people believe this shit. You just paint on another fuck. As if I wasn't a scumbag enough, which I'm aware of that. I'm trash. I'm just a golden bag of the trash these days. you know, gotta come out smelling like fucking blueberries. Fuck the roses. But like, I know that I'm not a saint or anything, bro. But I'm trying to take accountability and be honest about everything I've done or said and try to move on and try to fucking repair and heal. What the fuck are these people doing besides kicking me down and painting more narratives and building up a character in their fucking head that really doesn't exist? I really didn't send Gina J's news to anybody, bro. And when I uploaded the clip where it's Ken, JB, Joe, all uncorrupted, JB's like, oh, I'm not supposed to give him credit. I don't know if I'm supposed to give him credit or Harvey sent it. Oh, I'm gonna masturbate to that later. Oh, is that who I really think it is? Like, who the fuck do you think they were talking about there?
Right.
Like, you guys back up all your bullshit and your little clicks and stuff of what you guys actually do, and then go project it onto me when I'm not doing it. And then Gina's on the calls with these fucking people. It's like, it disgusts me, bro. It's like, Gina, I hope the fuck you know the truth. I'm not the one sending them, but the people around you might be. The people that you think are nice and not doing it are probably the people doing it. So,
That's like we talked earlier, dude, about the girls in the community. They are these guys use them, man. If you want to talk about predators, I mean that's kind of a predator behavior, if you ask me. They use these girls for that shit that they need to use them for all the time. Tiff, whoever.
well, yeah, it's a sex offender type of thing.
But they do it back. Let's be real. They use each other.
Well, listen, if girls can put themselves out there like that, like you can't be fucking like if you don't want the attention, why are you putting yourself out there like that?
We know they want the attention. That's the thing.
Well,
You answered your own question.
you can't do the whole Me Too movement bullshit, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, seriously. And, you gotta watch that stuff with some of these girls, too. Like, fucking set you up for entrapment and everything, man, these days. But, like,
Oh, for sure. What happened to us, man, on that call? I mean, well, not the call, but yeah, she called you, I believe.
yeah.
I mean, you never know. I mean, that happened out of the blue, and then all of a sudden you were the bad guy. So you got to be careful.
Yeah, you do. And Mr. Ballin fucking, and I actually, like, I really don't got news from her anymore. Like, I seriously don't. I don't know if she sent other shit with Cronin. This discussion with her has already been had. I don't want to keep bringing this up or anything. Like, that's not what I'm here to do. Hopefully, like, she did find the Lord, and I found the Lord, and hopefully, she's legit, not doing the Agent Black Widow shit that Dave's talking about and trying to use her for. So hopefully it's all true, fine and dandy, and move on, let bygones be bygones. But you know, um, it's like, bro, I was listening to Mr. Ballin, the story that he put out today, and this guy's white, man. This guy is fucking she had him charged and registered as a sex offender for fucking, I guess, forcing her to have sex. They had 3 kids together, and she was having an affair on him with a guy named Tiger. It wasn't Tiger Woods, but she was having an affair on him,
What?
and he was getting mad and he was getting wind of it. Like he was starting to catch on that she was having this affair. And then one night he was mad. He's like, "Why aren't you having sex with me anymore and stuff?" You know. And he kind of like, I guess, forced himself on her. But this is his wife, for fuck's sakes, bro, with 3 kids, and then she actually had him charged and registered as a sex offender.
Wow.
And then so like this guy ended up going through another marriage, breaking up with her. Like I guess he was like the life of the parties, like growing up, and like just an athletic guy, good at everything, good at every sport. Played the drums. They called him Drummer Dan. He was like really good at computer technology. He was just one of these guys, and like after that, everything kind of broke apart in his life, and he became a different person, and then failed his second marriage, and then really got like down and out. But later in his life, I guess his first wife, the girl that had him charged, moved back with the kids back to his hometown. I think it was Virginia or Washington or something. And so that made his life a lot better. He got to see the kids again, and that was awesome. But he still didn't have full custody of them. But then his daughter, that was 16, wanted to fucking move in with him, and the wife didn't. The first wife, the mother, she didn't fucking like that. She tried to like really ban it, didn't condone it, but she couldn't really stop her, I guess. Poor shit, 16-year-old lived with her dad, so she was living there for all this time, and they went to court over and over again, and the judge said, "You're putting your kids through too much." I guess the daughter had mental health issues as it was. The father wanted to register her into mental health therapy, and so um, the judge was like, "You're just damaging your daughter. You guys got to come to a compromise." Anyway, fucking, I guess a couple of days go by, and no one's hearing from the father, and they keep texting the daughter named Sierra, and they're texting her like, "Where's your dad? Where's your dad?" And she's like, "Oh, he's in the shower." And this went on for like a couple of days. No one could get a hold of him. Work couldn't. The mother, her mother, the first wife, um, Dan's mother, so the grandmother, she was like, "Where's my son?" Like texting the granddaughter Sierra, like, "This is getting ridiculous. We have to send the police." And I guess so. The whole thing is I'm telling the full story now. The police come into the home, and they couldn't believe what they saw on the floor there. I guess where Dan's his money was getting withdrawn all over town. This couple were caught on security footage. This couple, a guy and a girl, withdrawn using his credit card fraud, and $700 was being pulled out a day, and surely it was the daughter, it was Sierra, and fucking her boyfriend. And I guess the whole story, basically, to sum it up, was Dan, her father, was trying to prevent her from seeing this guy who was 19, I guess, and he was also told by his mother that they should stop seeing each other because they wanted to flee the country or something, or flee that state and run away together.
Mm.
So both parents on both sides were like trying to ban them from seeing each other. And so Sierra, and the woman, she had mental health issues as it was with this guy, and they murdered fucking Dan, like her father, like, and they had fun with it. They chopped him up, fucking took a fucking saw to him. So all the security footage that saw them withdraw all this money, they were buying all the shit to kill him: the circular saw, the lighter fluid, the fucking body bags, everything. So that's what they did with him. They stabbed him like 70 times in the head. They chopped him up, pieces of him in the body bag, and then they lit him on fire. So that's what the cops and everybody walked into, was his body like that, dismantled, and found out that it was his own daughter that they run away with. So
Good God, dude.
yeah, it's brutal, bro. And they took a. I know the story went off the fucking deep end there, but my main point was that she charged him, and it's like, you think about that. She charged him, her own husband, for fucking sexual assault, and then he gets registered as a sex offender. And I started to think to myself, like, well, is that part of the story? But that's not part of the story at all. He's like a stand-up father. Thought he was safe around his daughter. Fucking, you would never think that your loved ones are gonna fucking kill you.
But I'm sure that led to the daughter not liking him very much as she got older and realized, you know what I mean? That story.
Well, yeah, well, that's it. Like, I guess the mother probably had her conditions, and the father raped her too, so maybe that was going through her head.
Fuck,
Why?
dude.
How dare my father stop seeing this guy when he, raped my mother? So I guess she probably had her mental health issues too, and she fucking felt justified because in the video like a big native looking dude, like, and he's kissing her in the video and stuff, and they're cuddling up in the bed, and he's like, "Yep, 3 days after murdering someone," she puts the phone, like the whole real video's on the story and everything, on the Mr. Ballin channel. She puts the phone away right quick and fucking says, "Oh my God, you can't say that on camera," but they're like laughing about it and everything. Like after murdering her father, she's laughing, giggling. Oh, and then he's kissing her like it was worth it and shit. Like it's disturbing, man. So you look at stories like that; these are real stories. These like not dark, mysterious urban legends. And this is the type of people we got in the world now. And the mental health is severe, man. It's getting worse out there, bro. That's why when I cover this community, I'm not fucking around, man. There's some severe mentally ill people around.
It is. It's this whole wrestling fucking drama fantasyland bullshit that people, it brings those people out for sure. There's no question about it.
Absolutely, man. Like this is their playground, sociopath playground. For me, when I was a drunk on air, like again, I know I'm not a saint, but I did have use as an issue, bro. And like I started by being entertainment and like entertaining in this community, but my alcoholism obviously got pushed to the fucking precipice, and I didn't know how to deal with trolls. Did some shitty things, said some nasty stuff. Did I ever affect anybody's life? No, I didn't. Not to the extent that anybody's done me, nor did I ever want to. Was I asked by police if I wanted to charge people? Yes, I was, and I refused and declined. But people were setting me up, man, like constantly trying to frame me, sabotage me, setting me up to do this, do that. Like I'm not stupid, This community's sick, and it's filled with sick people. I mean, that really try to do nasty shit to people, and I've never went to the extent that some of the people did with me, and it's all basically built on some of my own wrongdoings. I do take accountability. I'm not going to point the finger and point blame everywhere, but a lot of it is twisted narrative and built up stories that people believe in their head about me that are not true because they're hearing it from their groomers and the people that they worship donate to. And that is the fact, bro, because I never college men's kids' schools, never fucking swatted your parents. All that shit's bullshit, bro. Not a fucking predator. All that shit is lies, bro. People saying that I saw the video, the Omegle stuff, edited in the fucking stream, 3 hours long, 15 minutes edited into five. Joe Cronin saw it. Joe Cronin took it down. Said, "Holy fuck, wow." It's all been out there, man, for 4 years. Doesn't matter what anybody fucking says. The shit's been debunked in alternate reality 4 fucking years ago, and they took my channel because I showed the evidence on there. It also had evidence of other shit they wrote in there, and everybody saw that because I did a screen showing where it was all private to back myself. So
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, man, because I got caught up into it, caught up in it too. And I always said since day one, I thought it was inappropriate. I said that from fucking day one, And when all these people tried to make it more than it actually was, that shit can get in anybody's head.
yeah,
But when you,
take his own advice. He was saying like, you when remember the clip I got of him and Vikings talking about you driving me home so much, making people believe it. Take your own advice, motherfucker.
bingo, dude, that's exactly what it is.
You heard the fucking what Dave Rose was saying last night about Daniel DeGrove and me compared to what the fucking actual call was when we heard it released today, right?
Yep.
So it just goes to show you guys you really don't know your history, and you are reconditioned, and you are being manipulated and lied to.
And not only that, to be honest with you guys, it really loses its value when we know that you don't know shit about the story. You're just repeating something that somebody told you. So you're kind of erasing yourself out of the equation then.
Was I a little inappropriate on Omegle? Of course I was. Is a dickhead had it inappropriate? I don't know. You tell me. Stop fucking this corny like prop that I got in a fucking Sparkle store. I don't know what's worse, fucking whacking off with a predator on the call,
Well, well, well. Look, dude,
wearing ponchos, using wigs all day.
it's not just that, but we just talked about how you can get caught up and get in trouble for some shit that you're not really meaning to get in trouble with. We literally just talked about it. So it's that aspect that was like, dude, what are you doing? Don't get yourself in trouble. I know. I think you had good intentions. Let me say that. I really, even when you first came into this community, you had good intentions. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, yeah, that's what I said. That's why Cronin, we got Cronin saying it too. He had good intentions. He was a little inappropriate, went about it fucking wrong, kind of, but he definitely was on there to bust predators. That was the whole point of the fucking show, dickhead show. The fucking room, like, back then, it's like, all right, he's 14. Not 8, by the way, Ken. The 8-year-old with his sister. Again, fucking
Yeah, I don't know
filthy.
where he got that.
Yeah, I don't know. Are you talking about filthy, how he throws her on the bed? Or are you talking about me getting it all mixed up in your fucking delusional head again?
He knows better than that.
Like, it's fucking bullshit, bro. parents at. They edited all that together. Like I'm trying to pick up the fucking kid, bro. You know what I mean? Like Chris Hansen shit. Like that's the way they fucking edited that video, and it's like, wow, bro. Like you're a fucking piece of shit for doing that. You know? And when they do that back to Ken, the chosen channel, I go and strike back. So because I got more integrity than Ken does. But Ken will triple down on his pathological lies until the end of time because it's more important to convince people of his lies than take accountability and just apologize for your lies.
Yeah.
Ken's totally predator, bro. He's totally predatorial. Look at the fucking narrative they try to paint with his bullshit Daniel Crowley stories and everything else. Fox literally just turned into 22 and she was turning 17 when we were dating. Why would I tell the story if I was a fucking predator, bro? Hey guys, did you know that I love kids, man? I'm here to pick up kids, bro. Yeah, man. Like I'm real proud of that. Like, are you fucking stupid? Do you think the Omegle show is literally broadcasted live? Like I said, man, did I say a couple of fucking inappropriate things? Yeah, I did. You know, I was a little fucking drunk, but those guys loved it. They pushed me on, they egged me on. A wire was on those calls, shit like that. Tons of trolls that did or troll Omegle, man. Classic Campbell does it. The guy I showed you guys the other day. And then what's his Danimal say in the chat? Oh, you're still on Omegle? No, dude, fucking don't fucking troll Omegle anymore, bro. You fucking retard. But I certainly don't mention Joe Cronin's kids on Facebook when they're 9 years old to tell them that they're dead. Like this is what I'm talking. They like to project their weird shit on other people.
Absolutely. And we got some pussies who like to egg on people in their weakest moments, i.e., you being drunk. I mean, that's just a weak, pussy ass thing to do, man. Always has been. Like,
It's mouthy, bro. Same fucking thing. How many people were donating to that guy and then fucking calling the cops on him when he did the burnout that they donated for?
right.
It's fucking evil.
And YR is your best friend in the world, you know, until he wanted to capitalize on everything he knew he could capitalize on.
Wire will sell you under the invest, and Dave Rose will too. Dave Rose takes the money from fucking Wire. Wire pays him off. Don't go after me, Dave, please. I bend the knee. Suck your dick, Effort. Just go after Scott. Just go after Scott, man, because my heart can't handle it. I can't handle being exposed and attacked because I'm a little prison.
Yeah.
Here's your money, Dave. I know this because he used to give me money to pay Dave. Wire did, and I can prove it all. So
Yeah, and my favorite thing is how Dave still says that I play both sides and like I use you to push you into this whole drama bullshit, dude. Come on, I'm on here with what 2 or 3 viewers at fucking 2:30 in the morning. Who else does that shit with you, Scott? You know, unless they're taking donations.
dude, like I was the first
Fuck these
I
people, dude.
I was thinking often. I'm like, man, I go, and I said this recently. What do you think Steve Miller over there doing? He does. I don't even hear from him on Skype in months. He's fucking. I get an odd comment here and there, fucking on my videos. The guy barely does anything on his channel. He's not doing a fucking thing. There's people threaten his fucking workplace.
I'm
He
fucking
probably doesn't want to be on here.
I'm busy and I'm not benefiting from any of this bullshit, dude. So drop it, Dave.
It's so overrated. Is Dave in the chat or something?
No, I'm just speaking to him directly because that's the thing he fucking says that I do.
He's watching this right now. He's got it on the phone. So he's upset.
Are you kidding me? He was passed out fucking as soon as Drew's show ended.
Yeah, maybe if he was drinking.
I mean, come on. He's probably got to get up and
Hold on, Daniel. And then this. You know, Dave, so you know, Scott were live last night. You know, he's getting the whole community just exposed your weird fucking doctrines, and I'm gonna back you up anyway.
dude, when your biggest support is fucking Latino Heat and Bullsy, shut the fuck up.
I know,
Okay?
but Bullsy is now adding his comments to Travis's channel and videos tonight. Oh wow, this really doesn't look good. Gay. Don't Dave. Don't pretend like you know.
Dude.
Pretend you didn't know, because I mean, Ken is fully on the spectrum.
Bullsy is so mentally deficient. All it would take would be 15 seconds for Dave to be right back in his head, dude. It's the cult member bullshit we were talking about. Trust me.
100%. If you go over on the It's Literally, shout out to that guy, by the way. If you go over on that channel and read the comments, Bullsy's comments in there, and then read my reply to Bullsy,
Yeah.
pretty much sums it up. Bullsy literally said, literally, he fucking said over there, God, I lost my train of thought. He said, he goes, oh, he goes, are you part of the It's family too? I see It's is in your name. And I had to explain to Bullsy, he's trolling me with that. That's the whole
Christ.
Of course, you understand basic concepts, though, right, Bullsy? Like, you fucking, bro. Wow. Literal League was his original channel name. Now he calls it It's Literally. It's literal. It's from Drew and Costanza and Arun and the It's family. As a troll on you, Bolsey. He's not part of the family. He doesn't want to be part of your friendship, but you're convinced because you know and you understand basic concepts. No, bro. Like, I don't like picking at it because he has autism and he really doesn't like his kids.
But
That's what they struggle with.
but again, he is putting himself right in the middle of all the bullshit. So I mean, it's all fair game.
I worry about him because like he shouldn't really be on here hanging around these people being influenced like this, bro. It's not healthy. The guy's mind.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
No, like I'm not even joking when I say he's being groomed and stuff. Like I don't even think he knows. Like I don't know, bro. Like it's not right. It's not because like when I make the analogy that he's like I don't know. Fuck man, I don't even watch what I say and everything, but there's people in this community that you never know if they get a gun or something. Kind of like I mean, there's some people that if you profile this community are capable of like being fucking school shooters, in my opinion.
We were
You know,
we were talking about that earlier with that guy in Minnesota.
yeah. So like, there's obviously some severe mental illness going on,
Yeah.
and when I use that analogy, like he steals it off me and reverts it onto me. Scott's over there. He's really capable of going on a mass shooting spree. He's a danger to himself and others. Um, he just takes how I describe them, which is actually the truth, and tries to do the whole no you, no you, no it's you, no you thing. But I mean that feels like fucking preschool, man. With these people because they are challenged, and then they make me feel just as fucking challenged when I'm arguing with them. And yeah, maybe that makes me look fucking dumb sometimes, but it's just agitating, dude. Like,
Sometimes you just gotta smack yourself. Like, what the fuck am I doing?
like
But with Minnesota, you have the thing where it's like the self loathing, maybe he'll hurt himself thing, and with Bowlesy, it's the complete opposite thing where he might go out and hurt somebody else. It really is. Bottom line, that's how I get. That's the feeling I get between the two.
well, I get that feeling too. I mean, you look at his pictures and stuff, with the sword, and it's like, and that's whatever. But the way he acts and stuff, the way he's talking about celebrating my death, and like just trying to act like Dave, but like I don't know, man. Like somebody said to him the other day, I thought Scott was gonna show up. I think it was this Costanza, show up outside of your house or something. He was like, "Oh, that would have been a dream come true." Like he wants that, like fucking. Of course, he would probably get lost if you walked outside of his house any further than sitting in that chair like he does the other day. But
Yeah, it's.
he's probably not allowed to leave his house on the street. But you know,
And dude, I gotta smack myself sometimes because I gotta realize the age difference. Kid's what 21, Bowlesy is.
yeah,
So it's like, but in the same sense, it's like, dude, why are you looking to Dave Rose as a mentor and as someone to look up to? Like, what are you doing out here? Of all people, I'd rather you go back to fucking Joe. Honestly, I'd rather you give Joe millions of dollars and fucking look up to him.
yep, would
Like, what are you doing over here?
100%.
But you have absolutely nothing to say about Joe if you're out here.
Want to let people know, like I don't really care to hurt Dave's financial fucking stability because the guy's clearly fucking getting checks. He's obviously saying that he's not, but he is, and he can go fuck himself. I could really give two fucks with this guy's trying to do to my life and has done to my life. He can go fuck himself because these people, when I tried to move on from drama and I got that donation from Carlos, they struck me like you struck me down from trying to move on and not even talking about them due to jealousy. And then where'd they all show up? Drew, Dave, and everybody right in Minnesota's chat, and they all loved it. Strike again. They all loved it. So these people wouldn't even let me move on, bro, and they all supported it and condoned it. So they can all go fuck themselves when it comes to this shit. Donators, who donates to where. I'll just be the first to say, like, you donators are donating to a guy who's now said, oh, maybe we get all the donators together to investigate somebody. Then it turns into the dark web to hire a hitman on somebody. So you better be careful where your money's going because if something really does happen and it all gets traced and tracked down, it does go back to each and every one of you that are donating. Now that Dave's made some statements and you're giving him money, well, you might be held liable. You ever think of that?
Well, can you sum that Travis video up real quick?
Can I sum it up?
Yeah, because I mean, maybe some people might not know exactly what you're talking about, but
Oh well, it's literal Lee put the video out, so it's from It's Literal Lee channel. Then I uploaded it. Then Travis uploaded it.
right.
So it's Literal Lee because it's a new channel. It's not Literal Lee's old channel. But anyway, shout out to him. unless he just, yeah, no, it is a new channel. But so the whole video is Dave Rose saying that he will go on the dark web. It's basically about Travis. He's like, it all started with Travis. I showed people my power and what I'm capable of, and it's all about Dave going on the dark web and hiring a hitman to come to your town. Maybe somebody comes and robs you at gunpoint. Chad, the lawyer, and everybody even said in Travis's comments tonight, "Wow, I didn't know this would pay. Well, I didn't hear this. This doesn't look good." And wow, that sounds like a conspiracy. So it's all about basically how Dave can legally get away with all this stuff, hiring hitman, to come to your hometown, fucking with your personal life. He collects your fucking data on everybody. He's got everybody's locations. Triangulate your shit based on your fucking videos. It's everything. It's everything, all in a nutshell, basically, on killing people and having people killed. Um, so there's that, and then uh, what I said, the whole point that no one else is going to cover because this directly involves me, is when you look up the dark web and you look up these hitmen on there, one of the things that you can pay these hitmen for, now mind you, it costs $10,000, $20,000 and shit, but one of the things that you can pay them for is called an accidental death. So that's basically like this guy finds out where you live, he pays this guy off, fucking poisons your pizza, pays off pizza delivery guy, or maybe you know what I'm saying? Like
Anything, absolutely anything.
driveway in a car accident, fucking people use drones and everything these days, like anything. So accidental death, or make it look like a suicide. That's one of the things. And the threats that I showed that Wire wanted to prove up so much. The recent threats that I got the night that I called the cops were saying accidents happen all the time. So when you
Mm-hmm.
put two and two together, it doesn't take a genius to really figure out what's going on and who's involved here. And when vehicles are creeping around my fucking neighborhood at 3 a.m., to those people, I hope you do know that I'm not joking when I say that we sold the property. My parents sold the land here to the head of narcotics that he was literally right next door. And there is a retired cop on the other side. So you want to fuck around. I mean, you're just going to fuck yourselves. And I'm not fucking playing with any of this shit no more because it's not fun and it's gotten way too serious. And yeah, so it'll be dealt with.
And your fucking family's involved.
Exactly.
But
I put my parents at risk and everything.
but you said it doesn't take a genius, but does it do? Because all these people in under Travis's video, these are people who are on Dave's show every single day, dude. It's like, how have you not heard this shit from him before, and why are you acting so surprised? Bowlesy, this isn't a good look for Dave. Based Alcatraz, whoa, what? J.R. Ford, that's a little upsetting to hear that. A bot, I don't know who that is, a troll apparently, but Chad, oh, I didn't want to hear that. Sounds like a conspiracy.
Every one of those people that I said did
Dude,
be Dave friends.
you all have wrenches. You're all in every fucking stream.
YR was on that call. How's that looking now, Travis? Your best buddy YR, Mr. 25 burner phone that frames everybody in the fucking community, makes accounts of Murs and everybody else. Mr. fucking Mr. Criminal Thief, right? How's that for support there? You like that guy? You like having him on Murs? You like that, eh? Yeah, yeah. He framed you, Murs. Didn't take us not 2 seconds to tell Wire to make an account for you, and he had it done. The guy's throw every one of you under bus. Doesn't care about none of you. It's all his little sick playground, just like it is Dave's. Fucking people, treats people like gold, and makes them for the bad guys. Fucking moron.
Well,
And like the whole point is, Wire was on that call with Dave, and yes, he was like, "Oh my God, Jesus, Dave," like fucking
uh,
kind of thing. But still, don't act like you guys really didn't know Wire was on that call with him, and Wire didn't remember these things throughout the years. Of course he did. Wire doesn't
come
forget
on,
shit.
man.
Why do you think he takes a call and he's scared to death from him? This has been going on for fucking years. This guy started adoption in the community. Was it Scott? Who did he get? Wire and Dave, actually, because Wire started it by fucking saying, "I'm gonna glaze bay 6 years ago by a tree," and you see him smirking when he was reviewing that, me saying that the other day.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, he loved it because he knows I'm a glaze bay. I'm coming to kill you. 6 years ago, then he made Cock and McKinnon the drunk Twitter, and then the YouTube channel when I moved to West and plugged in all the jobs that I had at West, trucking and everything else. And Ken and him thought that was hilarious, and he plugged that channel, and then obviously the rest of the story of why I could tell you. So these guys, of course, want to rewrite history all the fucking time to play victim, but I never would have been the way I became if it wasn't for Wire, Dave, and these people.
And that's why Dave has this little monicum of respect for fucking YR, because he knows that YR was pretty much the guy who drove you the most. He was the guy who got you in your weakest moments. And Dave gives him good credit for that.
Them two are full blown pumping mind controls. One's trying to pump them on. Full blown, bro. We're talking about fucking Dave Rose, who was part of the Hive, right? And then fucking was infiltrating the Hive. Then he wanted to meet the Lockjaw, do this. Like Dave's always been this way.
Always.
When I started getting drunk and utilizing the fucking dark web and all that stuff for gear packing, it was due to fucking trolls that were fucking with me, bro. I don't really go on there and fucking get touch the dark web. All the shit I've ever said is basically hot air. It's bullshit. I was on cocaine. I was fucking drinking all the time. And like I said the other day, I'm the first to admit that when you're drinking and on cocaine, everything from Scarface and no was fucking gay.
Yeah.
Everybody's the same.
Yeah.
Like Scarface warped their fucking brain, and coke, whatever it does to it, just makes you fucking delusional, and you start believing your own shit even. Like, so honestly, when I say I'm talking from experience, don't take that as an admission boldly. Like, oh my god, you projected all this fucking shit onto us. No, it's because I see it in other people because I've once dealt with that through addiction. I learned from a mistake, and I gained experience, knowledge, training from it. That's why I'm able to see it in other people. The best counselors and the best people to listen to are people who've been through it. Like when I was in rehab, the best teachers, the best counselors were the actual ex-addicts, not the fucking ones that knew professional shit from books.
Yeah.
They didn't know how to deal with people because they never had the proper experience.
They just got the books. They don't have the life experience.
That's how it works. With anything in mistakes, you're gaining knowledge. You speak about it. You open up to it. You convince people to do that. They try to twist it on you. Big time.
Yep.
Fit their narrative.
And like
Just listening.
you said earlier, you were a piece of shit, whatever, back in the day, lying piece of shit. You know, it's fine. You were a lying piece of shit, but so now everything basically, there's no reason to be fucking dishonest now. You know, so if people call you a piece of shit now, that's fine, but at least you're being fucking honest about it. Straight up.
I'm being honest about everything. I take accountability for everything. I don't know why people delusional. The only people that delusionally say that I don't take accountability for shit are the ones that don't do it themselves. So there's your fucking, there's your credibility.
Dude, there's been so many things that you fucking said you're sorry for and taken responsibility for since you came back, since day one.
I apologize. Oh, that's good. That's just something you learned in rehab. Yeah, no, they did, motherfucker. Rehab.
Okay, genius. And he forced you into rehab. Ha 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 ha. You helped me better my life, Dave Rose. Thank you. Fucking moron, dude. Like, come on. You are the reason Scott is doing well right now, Dave Rose. I hope that hurts you more than anything.
Into oblivion, Mr. Crocker, and your only ways to get at me now are to listen to me try to pay hitman to kill me, threaten me constantly.
When all else fails, you know, when he can't take you out verbally, now is when we got to worry about you, Dave Rose.
Yep. But that's when you got to worry about incriminating yourself.
That's it. That's it.
You're not intimidating me anymore.
Already did that. He did that with your job. He got you to bend the knee. Those days are over. Those days are over.
You can't take advantage of a fucking guy who's sober now, Dave, like you did when I was drunk. You knew I was a weak target when I was drunk.
Yep.
People love to feed on pleasure because you're associated with the past.
To make yourself feel better. Piece of shit.
Taking out your own insecurities and everything that you've done and said to the community and the way you shaped me, to be honest. Working with you was the worst thing I ever fucking did. You're the worst person I ever met in my life. And you proved me wrong.
There you go. Yeah, pretty much. It's fucking gross, dude.
At this community, bro. It's been the worst thing of my life. It's been fun times, for sure. It didn't go the way I thought. And I take some responsibility for that, too. I did fuck things up with Clayton Brent from third base moon. I did fuck things up with Tyler from security intent. And I still talk to Kyle from UFO group. Like, I'm back to talking to him, but we don't agree politically at all.
All right.
You know. But speaking of politics, fucking, so the whole Donald Trump thing we were talking about throughout states were bringing up Johnson & Johnson
Yeah, yeah, he did. The whole vaccine thing, I don't know what we can touch on, especially with these trolls watching. But
I wanna.
as far as Dr. Oz goes, there was so many